with my little toy right now. My little laser particle counter. My little toy, it's actually a very useful tool, and you can see that number there showing 0. And that represents how clean my air is right now. Sometimes it's almost like a contest to see how clean I can get my air. Sometimes I wonder what people that run clean rooms would think if they seen this. Take a look at those numbers though. This represents the average of the last 1 minute. Each thing that you see here, that averages it out, so it's 100 parts per cubic foot. 100, there's, see all the zeros right there? That means that there was entire minutes where the average was basically 0 on this thing. 0.5 microns on the left, 2.5 on the right. So that is very clean air. I'm willing to say that I have the cleanest air out of any bedroom, probably in the world. So I can make the claim that I've got the world's cleanest air bedroom. Just a regular bedroom converted into almost like clean room status. And I do that to help my asthma symptoms, which in my opinion it does. And here's my data for the last 20 minutes. This is particles per cubic foot. It never went over 300 in the last 30 minutes. It stayed under 300, which represents only 3 on here. And we can put my graph to the last hour if we want. And that is very low particle counts. Now my favorite thing to do is to go up my hallway of my apartment block and see what the particle counts are. To prove that I have the world's cleanest bedroom and prove that there's nothing wrong with this particle counter. Sometimes I actually think there is something wrong with it. It's continually showing 0. So I'm going to do one quick test just for the fun of it. I'm going to unplug it from the computer, and I'm going to go take it, and I'm going to go in my hallway. I'm going to go. Here is the rest of my apartment right here. And I won't slide into my hallway door. I've done this experiment before. I'm going to remove this little home security system right here. Works great. Anyway, you see how clean the air is? Just by moving that thing a little bit, created some dirt. See that? That's why vacuuming is so important. We're going to go in the hallway and see what they are. Done this test before, and every now and then I like to repeat it. Remember, in my bedroom we're showing constant 0s, and maybe 3 on this counter. We'll go in the hallway and see what they are. And it's late at night right now, so the particle counts have probably settled down. Generally, they're the highest in the evenings when people are up and the cigarettes are going, cooking, but you can see just how high the particle counts are in the hallways compared to inside my apartment. Here it is. We're going to go back inside my apartment. And I've had the door open. Once again, I love doing these tests. I like to do them every now and then. But well into the 6,000s in the hallway. This is what they are outside my door. Go back in my room. See how much lower they are? See how much many more times the air is cleaner in my place than it is in the hallway. And don't worry about air pollution. I'm not always in my bubble here. I'm an avid cyclist. I do lots of biking and heavy duty traffic, so I breathe in my share of particles, which I have no control over, but I come in here and I do. And we're gonna stick this thing out the window. It is like 2:30 in the morning. It's up late at night. Usually the air is actually cleaner. See how low the particle counts are in the rest of my apartment here. Considering I've just had that apartment door open, it would be better if I didn't do that. Put this out the window. My favorite test. And we'll see what the counts are. All things being equal, you have to, for proper measurements on this counter, you have to have the same humidity levels, really, because the really high humidity will show an increase in this. But generally speaking, the air looks pretty clean. It's a little bit misty outside, but I would say this is average air. It's not bad. During the forest fire season, we were getting readings of about 30,000 on here. So 100 times more during when we got forest fire smoke. The air's not bad right now. But when you come inside my place, it gets much, much better. And another thing that people could benefit from is athletic performance. That's another topic for another video, but obviously if you breathe good clean air and you do sports like cycling and stuff, it's going to do only good things. That will go back in my room. And we'll see on the graph, just from having the bedroom door open, having the apartment door open, I don't even really have to do these tests anymore because I really know what's going to happen always. You'll see the counts are going to jump. Well, actually, sorry, I unhooked the software data cable, so that's why it stopped there, but you can see on this chart they come up a bit. And when I close the bedroom door, they're going to come down. So there you have it. Very useful tool, these particle counters. If anybody has any experiments they'd like to see me do, just let me know. Say a comment if you want me to test something or certain conditions. Okay, hope that helps. And feel free to request any tests you want me to do.